Hey guys, in this video we're going to discuss molar mass. Now molar mass is a very important term in the calculation of the amounts of stuff that we have in chemical reactions or just right in front of us. So if we have right in front of us some amount of water, we might be able to determine the mass of this water by putting it on a balance. But we won't be able to work out the number of moles of this water without the molar mass. So the molar mass is an important property of substances that we need to understand. Now molar mass, if we look at the term, molar refers to the mole. And if you remember from a previous video, the mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23 items. So if we had a mole of hydrogen atoms, then we'd have 6.02 times 10 to the 23 or 602 heptillion hydrogen atoms. So a lot of hydrogen atoms. And so molar mass is basically the mass in a mole of a given substance. The mass in a mole of a given substance. So if we had a mole of a substance, the molar mass would be how much that substance would weigh, how much a mole of that substance would weigh. Okay, so let's determine the molar mass for some elements. So, just for an example, we have magnesium, nitrogen, and lead as our examples. So we want to work out how much a mole of these substances weighs. Well, it's very simple. We just go to the periodic table and we locate these elements here. Now the first one, magnesium we find here. Now we look at this, just zoom in, we look at this number here at the bottom. So this top number here represents the atomic number. This down here is the relative atomic mass. Now the relative atomic mass actually tells us the mass of this substance in a mole. So this is the mass that we would have if we had a mole of magnesium. So we would write over here 24.305. And the unit for molar mass is grams per mole. Which makes sense, because if molar mass is the mass of a given substance, if you had a mole of it, then the unit should be grams per mole, or grams in a mole. Okay, so you would have 24.305 grams in a mole of magnesium. Nitrogen, you would determine the molar mass similarly. Go over to the other side of the periodic table. We see here that the relative atomic mass of nitrogen is 14.007. So this is the molar mass of nitrogen. So with a mole of nitrogen, we have 14.007 grams. So we could say that the molar mass is 14.007 grams per mole. Now you might see grams per mole written in this way. Written in this way here, grams per mole. So this little thing here is like an inverse, and it makes this grams per mole. So like the inverse, it makes this equivalent to there. All of these are equivalent representations of the unit. Okay, now for lead, the final example, we just go back to the periodic table. Lead here is atomic mass, relative atomic mass is 207.2. So we will work out the molar mass to be 207.2 grams per mole. And it's that easy. As long as you can locate the element on the periodic table, you should be able to determine its molar mass from its relative atomic mass alone. Alright guys, thanks for watching.